and it's a real challenge. And ultimately that comes back down to the bravery of the trust leaders and the schools themselves, and having the courage to say, right, okay, what we're not going to do is we're not going to pander to what we think is a quick fix and a way to set this school up. And you mentioned that the free school project. I'm telling you now, it is so much easier to just have a year 7 cohort come into a school, set a zero tolerance, no excuses standard, move that year 7 cohort up into year 8 and move it again. If you took that methodology, you mentioned Michaela and those, if you took that methodology and dropped it into a really struggling urban, northern, white working class, urban secondary school, and tried to impose those standards on that school overnight, the place would explode. And the only way you could achieve it would be mass exclusion.
Which is what we see, what we see in those trusts that do that kind of work. That's the way that they do that, right?
Yeah, I think that's the only way, but ultimately the only other way of doing it is to set yourself a goal of working to a 3 to 5 year cultural change, because that's the time it takes for those year groups to work their way through the school. So you've got to take those year 7s and work with them all the way through till when they get to year 7.